Thanks so much for joining us this morning. What's your perspective on the movement we're seeing at the NSE at the moment, and what are some of your expectations for the trading day ahead?
Basically, looking at the stock market this morning, a couple of things actually of interest to note, because one, as as investors digest what's happening on the political scene, and we analysts actually take in the numbers of the real, the type of investors of the market, local individuals, local institutions, and foreign investors. We actually see that a particular group of companies have actually drawn the interest of several people in terms of investment. We're looking at equity, we're looking at Kenya Commercial Bank, and we're looking at Kenya and East African breweries. So basically, in the coming weeks, it will be hard to tell whether the market will continue going towards the psychological level of 3,000, or it will actually stabilize and pick up. But several factors will actually have a great impact on it. The basic investor sentiment, basic fundamentals, and the political scene.
Let's take a look at some of the main performers here. I mean, Safaricom, of course, the counter seeming to be well supported at these levels of about 370. What's your view on the share price and the activity we're seeing around Safaricom right now?
Safaricom is actually the best. If I was an investor, it will be the best company I'll actually invest in, because it has the best indicators in terms of fundamental aspects that can actually make you invest in it. So I'm assuming that in the coming months, actually once it's been consolidated into long-term investors, then the share price of Safaricom should actually pick up. And many analysts and investors are actually looking forward to the 19th August AGM meeting. They'll actually determine the turnaround of the company in terms of having what you call a full range of products for its clients and investors.
Of course, keeping these strong fundamentals in place has been the fact that Safaricom has been very innovative and very active in reining in customers and pulling them in its direction. At the same time, we've got players within the telecom space making other headlines this morning, and that of course being the ESA Telecom Group of Kenya. We know that it's the 4th GSM telephony service that operates under the brand U over in Kenya, but it's made an announcement that it's diversifying out of the telecom space and into the petroleum sector by buying into a 50% equity stake of Kenya Petroleum Refineries. What have you made of that diversification strategy for a strong telecom player?
What I can say is that the ESA deal in getting into the oil sector has been there on the table for a while. It was basically agreeing with the government on how the deal will actually go forward. But as you see, a while back I said here that ESA Group had actually gotten a loan of 7 billion from the Pan-African Investment Development Bank to actually diversify and invest more in the telecommunications industry. So from the way you've put it, I see it being the main challenge for Safaricom in terms of infrastructure, in terms of actually being able to get new market share and come up with innovative products, because what's going to determine right now is how players in the market come up with new products and services that are cost effective, they're able to appeal to the clients, and able to to stay ahead of the rivals. So what actually ESA is doing is actually trying to make a strong mark and footprint in the country's economy, and actually telling other players like Safaricom, Zain, and Telecom that watch out for me, I'm coming.